like a lion's cry. Rubber burns under the smoky sky. Steel bees racing on the line. The thrill of speed makes the cold pour shine. Welcome to Pit Lane Pole, where the engines scream and the spirits soar. Grab a drink, feel the thunder roar. This is the place you've been looking for. You've been looking for.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of a new Formula One season. Boys, I don't know about you, but I feel like that is a wonderful thing. I think we just barely survived the off season. We got some Formula E in, but man, Tim, you and I know right now, this little gay leaderboard right here,
yeah,
is going to be way different over here.
Oh yeah. Hayes can win Formula E all day. It's fine.
Hayes is Formula E brained.
Hey, don't
we
be
need to
hating.
feel that way.
Don't be hating. I hope I do good on the Formula One too, just to piss y'all off.
Hey Sean, he's electric. Hey,
he's Envision.
I've been waiting since last year for this season.
Dude, I think we've all been waiting for this season. Think about it.
That's my dad joke. That's my dad joke for the night.
Think about it. We've all been waiting for this season. New rules, new regulations. We got fucking Formula One again. And boys, this is our first full season covering Formula One as a podcast.
I know, right?
So excited.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I got so excited I had to break out the old Aston Martin Red Bull Racing shirt with the 33 Max Verstappen on it.
I love it.
And I broke out the old number 3 Daniel Ricciardo hat just for this day.
Which is now the new Max Verstappen.
Don't diss my hat like that, team.
It's not a diss. You shut your mouth.
It's a different fucking 3.
Hey, how many championships did Daniel win?
Doesn't matter. If Daniel would have stayed, Daniel would have won a couple championships.
I don't doubt that, but I also want to point out that isn't it ironic that 3 on the hat is just like Dale Earnhardt's 3, and you were a Jeff Gordon fan?
Listen,
I know, because I'm a Jeff Gordon. I will always be a diehard Jeff Gordon fan.
I will always be a Jeff Gordon fan, forever and always.
At the same time, I was like, wow, that 3.
That makes a lot of sense.
Think about it. Who's the most intimidating person on the grid? Just say it.
The most intimidating person is the one that has the number 1 on his car.
He's the first loser.
He's the first loser this year. All right. Well, so boys, we talked about this a little bit, and I felt as if after we got to watch all of the off-season shit and the testing and everything, I thought it was just fair to say, let's come back. We've seen all the off-season testing. Let's see if we want to switch up our yearly picks. I mean, it's our first podcast of the season. We're coming up to Melbourne this weekend. We're dropping 2 podcasts, hopefully tonight. And I'm just, I thought it would just be fair to come back. We got all these new rules, and we decided we're going to do point system this year and get a little thing going on like we did with Formula E. I thought it'd be at least fair to come back and redo our picks. Now I will give you this. Hayes has opted out on changing his yearly picks. Hayes is sticking tight to his picks, and I will tell you what those are right now. Hayes decided for our top 5 in Drivers' Championship.
He's bold.
He says Max is going to win it, followed by Oscar, George, Kimmy, and Lando. Then Hayes decided he's going to still stick with his top 5 in Constructors' Championship as well. And he says Mercedes is going to take it this year, followed by Red Bull, Williams, which was his bold pick,
That is bold.
then McLaren, and Aston Martin. Then Hayes said his improved driver and improved team are going to be Carlos Sainz, and he said Aston Martin. And then he said for his down year, and I still don't agree with his down year, Tim, and I will not agree with his down year.
Yeah, me either.
Nico Hulkenberg, the man who finally stepped on podium last year. Hayes,
I know, right?
Come on.
Hayes, I want you to understand one thing. Nico is not driving that Envision Green anymore.
He's not even driving.
He is
Kick Sauber
driving.
green.
He's driving now a black Audi.
That's a pretty car.
Come on, Hayes. God, you just killed me with that one. I think Nico's going to have at least 2 more podiums this year.
We'll wait and see.
Now that's bold, Sean, because that engine is brand hammer new.
So is the Ford, Tim. And you still think Max is going to win it all? Probably, I bet you money.
100%. 100%.
So let's dive into that then, Tim.
I believe in that Ford, baby. American muscle.
You mean that found on road dead?
Don't start. Don't start.
They have acronyms for that, Tim.
I know they do. I'll make one for Audi. Just give me
Hold on.
time.
I got one for you, Tim. First on race day.
Oh, it's true. I forgot about that one. That was the old NASCAR one. It definitely.
So with that
will
being
be it.
said, Timothy,
Yeah.
who's your top 5 in the Drivers' Championship? Have you decided to switch it?
Yeah. I
Give
think
it to
I'm
me.
going to go with my boy Max at number 1. I'm still going to keep George 2 because I still think that's going to be a fight to the finish. I'm going to do Oscar 3. I'm going to go bold. Charles 4th. And then Kimmy 5th.
Okay. I can respect that. I mean, with everything that's happened on this offseason, I can respect bringing Charles into the play.
They'll be
respect that one.
contenders. They'll be contenders.
So, Tim, you're going to be very upset with me. A lot of Max fans are going to be upset with me. I love Red Bull. I love
give it
Red
to
Bull to
me.
death. They're my team. Max is a great driver. But I'm taking a very bold pick here at number 1. And it's
Don't-
only because the Simpsons have stated that this is going to happen, and everything in the Simpsons seems to fucking be predicted in the future from in the past, and they went with Lewis Hamilton sitting up on the podium.
No.
No way. No way. Ain't gonna happen.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's speculated to be with a Kardashian girl now too. So,
That's just gonna wreck more of his world.
are we talking Illuminati right now?
We're talking early retirement. We're talking-
Hey, he gets number 8, he retires.
No, he's gonna retire after this year because he's not gonna make top 5.
So, I put Lewis at 1.
Dang,
I
Sean.
put our good old boy Georgie at number 2. Here's where it starts to get a little serious. Going Oscar at 3.
Mm.
What?
Max at 4.
You're so disrespectful.
And Lando at 5.
Ah,
I think
Sean.
Lando
You-
has an off year.
You've surprised me. Oh yeah,
Listen,
Lando's going to have an off year.
Lando's going to have an off year.
Yeah.
I told you my first pick is very bold.
Wow.
It is bold
Yeah,
because I'm
it
going
is.
with the Simpsons. They haven't done nothing wrong yet. I mean, I think
Yeah.
they're futuristic people. I don't know. We'll see. There's a conspiracy about it. But
Hey, real quick
I
though, I want to hear why you think Lando's going to have an off year.
oh, dude, he's too much in his feelings.
Okay.
That number one's going to be too much pressure on him. He
Yeah.
should have never taken that number one when he won it. That's just a dumb move.
I'm with you. I also feel like he's not going to have that drive. You know, like he got it, right? So now he's like, I got it. So he's, that passion, that drive is not going to be there like it was last year.
Yeah.
And pressure's going to get to him like it almost did last year.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So
I almost put Lando at 6 and brought Kimi to 5.
I'm telling you, he's going to be strong this year.
I don't see him having too much of a dip. I think he goes from being champ to top 5. But otherwise, I don't know, man. That Lewis prediction's very bold. It's very bold, but I really was intrigued with their fucking rear wing
It is. It
and
is.
their jump off the line.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be their advantage in the beginning.
And that's why I feel like right now, I just, with the Simpsons, that rear wing, that fucking jump, if they can keep it together, I think Lewis takes it because even in the Simpsons, Lewis was wearing a red suit.
Okay.
And I'm taking the advice of a driver who says that he's the best in the world. So thanks, Caleb. We'll see how your prediction comes.
Oh, Caleb.
Caleb, if your prediction sucks, buddy, we're going to have some words.
You're coming back on the podcast.
He's coming back on the podcast regardless, him and his dad, because
I
I'm going to
know.
get their predictions too sometime. And we already know your boy's going to say Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He will.
Now, Dad, Ian may say, Alonso.
Yeah. Die hard. I love that.
Okay. So, Tim, why don't you dive into your top 5 Constructors Championship then?
Okay.
Have you changed it up?
What was mine already previously?
Previously, you went with Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, Williams, and Aston Martin.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I slightly changed it up. My top 3 has remained the same. So it's going to be Red Bull 1, Mercedes 2, McLaren 3. I'm going to push Ferrari to 4 and then bring Williams in at 5. And that is based on the jump and the rear wing. Like, Charles is pretty consistent throughout the year. You know what I mean? Like, we know he's going to get a couple poles, and he's going to finish in the top 10. He usually gets all the way to Q1. So they're going to get points there. Lewis has been known, he catches some points here and there, lower points usually. So it'll keep him in the hunt. And then Williams having the Mercedes engine, I feel like that's going to be a game changer for him. Like they're going to be top of the midfield. So we'll see though. We'll see. I really hope to see Haas up there at top of the midfield too. So especially with Ollie.
Okay. I have decided to switch it up a little bit. This is going to disappoint some fans too. But I'm going with Mercedes still at
Just
number
full of
1.
disappointments.
Mercedes is still number 1. I left them there. I've got McLaren at 2. I've got Ferrari at 3. Red Bull at 4. And Williams at 5.
Okay.
I think Max still
Okay.
does enough to get us enough points to sit at 4. But I'm not fully sold on that second seat yet with Hadjar. I like Hadjar. I do. I am not sold yet on that second seat. And I don't think I will ever be sold on that second seat until the second driver can show me. And I think that's where we lack in the constructors wise.
That's fair.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure coming into the second Red Bull seat every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's fair,
I
man.
went that route. You know, our big brother has let us down tonight, Tim.
Has he?
He has, because he didn't even call me out for the fact that we haven't talked about what we're drinking tonight.
I was fixing to hold the can up, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to hurt your feelings because you're on the roll talking about everything. So
How he's talking about how Red Bull's going to be 4th.
I mean, that Tim, did that can kind of look like a Lando can for a second there that he just lifted up?
no, it did not.
Did it say
Not even
Envision?
remotely close.
It said witty papaya. That's what.
It said papaya rules.
It said the witty
Okay.
papaya.
So Michael, why don't you tell us what you're drinking tonight since we're 17 minutes in?
I'm drinking a Weedy Monkey citrus wheat ale.
So good.
No wonder he
It
ain't
is
paying
very
attention. He's
good.
at a 9.5.
9.5.
That's why he's falling as he go. Oh,
Yeah. He's getting relaxed.
Yeah. So
It said, yeah. So, shut up. It's mind your business.
all right,
Oh,
Timmy, what's your beverage of
sir.
choice tonight? Is this the one that
So-
Michael kept telling us yesterday that you needed to tell us? You need to
this
drink.
is thanks
What the fuck
to
is it?
Big Bro. I'm getting there. Thanks to Big Bro.
Hurry up.
I have the 20-mile IPA by the Lazy Hiker, which is a local beer in Western North Carolina. It's sitting at 7.4, but it's very, very good. 7.4. It's a pint.
So it's just like you, a lazy hiker.
You could say that. You could say that.
All right. Well, with breaking out all my fancy gear, getting all excited for the year, I saved a beer just for this occasion. And I'm bringing out the El Segundo Brewing Company. It's out of California. I'm bringing out the Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA. You know, some good old Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it is a 6.7%. And it is 1 pint as well.
You know what would have made that better, Sean? If you had 2 of them and you would have cracked them open, smashed them together, just stone cold Steve Austin.
Now listen, I thought about it, but we
Sure
all
you
know
did.
Tawny.
She
that would
have
be a
fit.
great shorts video for everybody to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should do it.
do it.
We all know how Tawny is. And if I would have put any of that beer anywhere in this office space or got it on this laptop or any of the equipment, she would murder my ass.
She would have. There would be no more
Dead.
podcasts.
No. You'd have to do an RIP podcast for the podcast and your brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, since the eldest couldn't keep us on our traditions.
It's funny you say now we got that out of the way, and as soon as Hayes put that can down, it was completely empty because I heard it go.
Dude, I done drank half of it before y'all even got on here.
Oh God!
That's
All right,
just because
what's
he's got
next?
work early in the morning.
I know.
So, Timmy, we need to talk about your most
Mm.
improved driver and improved team. Who you going with?
Okay. Okay, it's kind of hard to say improved driver because let's just say he's not been on the grid. I'm gonna go with your boy Bottas. He's sitting at 21 or 22 right now, I believe. Probably you would say 22 as a driver because he has to serve a grid penalty. So after this first race,
Oh, that's right, he does. I forgot about that.
he's going to move up.
He's got a 5-place grid penalty.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. What did I say? I'm sorry.
What you said he's going to be at number 22. He could be any more. He could start pole position and just drop back 5.
Well, I don't think the Cadillac's going to be that strong on their first race.
Don't disrespect Bottas.
I'm going to say this. I don't predict Cadillac to be the last team this year. But I do expect Bottas to move up because, I'm just how would you rank the drivers as they are right now? Well, yes, they've been in the league, but they're brand new this year. So they go back to 21, 22. And Bottas has been out longer than Perez. So that's how I would stack them. So
I would like to counter and say Perez gets to be at the bottom because Bottas has more points than Perez does.
I would say no because Bottas left before Perez did. So Perez is still the newest driver.
But is he? Because Bottas was a reserve driver last year and Perez was not.
But he didn't race, even though he was a reserve driver.
Perez would have never raced.
Well, there's a lot of could haves, but
who had the better chance of getting on the grid, Tim?
Well, in that particular instance, yes, but I don't know.
They both have the same amount of years in Formula One, but Bottas has more points. So I just say Bottas gets to be number 21 over 22.
Where was Bottas when this would be interesting to look at. Where was he at when he left? You know what I mean? Where was he at on the driver?
Oh, shitty, because he was with Kick.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at Perez's last year too. Perez was fucking shit as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway,
so
okay.
Either way,
that was good.
Don't disrespect Bottas.
No, I picked him as my most improved.
You put him as number 22. You disrespected him.
Yeah, because he could only go up from there, right?
Don't disrespect Bottas. Put him at number 21.
Okay. Whatever makes you feel
that
better.
mustache and mullet is way better than Checo.
Okay, well, check this out. He doesn't have a better mustache than me, and Hayes has got Hayes could have a good mullet right now if he wanted to.
Again, Hayes, he's disrespecting Bottas over here.
Oh, do you want me to pick my team too?
Yes, will you please? Let's get off this Bottas disrespectful train over here.
Now, it's most improved team?
Yes.
Alpine.
Because they were at the bottom.
They were at the bottom, but they put so much money into this engine. Let's see what it's worth. Oh.
Well, I completely changed my tune. I decided to go with our big brother on this one, and I went with Carlos Sainz as most improved.
Okay.
I just did. He's got that Williams. He's got that that Mercedes engine in there. He's got something to prove. I mean, watching Drive to Survive right now, I'm just feeling the train. The Carlos Sainz train is coming. And I think he brings them back to glory in a Williams.
If anybody can, he can.
And then I went with Alpine as well.
Yeah.
Because there's only going up. I can't choose Cadillac because Cadillac's never been in. So that's not fair to choose.
I mean, you could have.
I mean, Cadillac could fucking finish 3 positions higher than last, and it would be the most improved.
After Hayes says his, are you keeping all yours the same?
He's keeping all his stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep it the way it is.
Okay.
Don't mess with the process, Tim.
No, listen, I didn't know if he was going to change it because then I was going to ask, who do you guys think is going to be last on the grid this year? This is just for fun.
Last on the grid,
I'll tell you mine.
who you going with?
Audi. I know. I think Audi's going to be bottom of the barrel because they are a new team, right? Like, yeah, they bought that team out, but brand new engine and they're building it themselves. At least Cadillac went with a Ferrari engine.
Haas.
Dang, boy, you got no faith.
No. No.
Okay. What about you, Hayes?
For what?
Who's gonna who's gonna be who's gonna who's gonna be the last team?
Oh, the last team.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going with Kit Saber.
Okay,
Kick's
so
not even there no more, Hayes.
he's
Oh,
going with
that's
Audi.
right.
He's going with Audi. He's going with Audi.
Yeah. Anyways, whichever one that is now.
Okay.
That's Audi.
New rule. Hayes is not allowed to have anything over a 6 point anything before the podcast even starts.
That man worked hard today.
Listen, he's done. No more.
No more.
No more golden monkeys. No more whatever monkeys. You're done.
That monkey spanked him. That's what that
Monkey been spanking his ass. Fuck.
Hey, they're good.
I
You need to
debate
try.
on drinking it tonight, but yeah.
All right. You know what? Let's go to the last one because we got a whole nother podcast to do. We're almost on 30 minutes right now.
All right.
Tim,
Yeah.
who you taking for the down year? Because we
Yeah, we
already know
got-
disrespectful man over here took fucking Nico.
We gotta hurry because I gotta watch Drive to Survive tonight.
Yeah, you slacking.
Hey, okay. Down year. Who's gonna have their worst year? Oh, Franco Colapinto.
He had a shitty year last year too.
Yeah, I expect the same. I expect him to be the worst driver on the grid.
You ready for this?
Hit me.
And I will sit on this horse forever. Lance Stroll.
I think it's gonna
barely gets any points this year. He won't be the last on the grid, but he is having a down year.
I could see that.
And I think at this
Yeah, I
point,
can
Daddy
too.
needs to pull the plug.
It's way past due.
Way past due.
Yep.
Let's get Paul Aaron in that seat or somebody else. Somebody. I'm just trying to think of like new up and coming drivers that are like,
Hear me out.
okay.
Nick DeVries.
No. No.
He's a Formula E world champion.
Hear me out.
No.
Caleb McDuff.
I love it. Needs licensing points.
Yeah, I know.
'Kay.
But
In all seriousness, if we were going to choose somebody for that Aston Martin, me personally, if I really had to choose somebody, like 100% hands down, like actually sit back and choose one, I think I would actually really like Nick Cassidy.
okay. So you're pulling from Formula E. That'd be cool.
Or, hear me out again, because I'm going to make a very
If
bold.
you say Dan
I'm not going to
Tickton,
see Dan
I'm
Tickton.
gonna come
Not gonna
across
say
this
Dan Tickton.
laptop.
God, leave it to Sean and just mess up everything we're saying tonight.
Okay, go.
Abby Poling.
Now that would be pretty cool. She would make history.
Former F1 Academy champion. Multiple wins
Mhm.
under her belt. Is not currently
Yeah.
driving an F1 Academy because she's already done her 2 years. She's out doing something else. She's
Right.
out there. Put her in the car. I mean, you got Dorian Pinn. Dorian Pinn will never leave Mercedes. I think she will definitely be in Mercedes one day when George is gone. But bring in Abby. Bring in Abby. I would love to see Abby in there. Why not? Let Abby crack
They
the
should-
system and be the first woman F1 driver in the modern era. Let it happen.
Somebody should bring her on as a reserve driver just to see how she does in the practice sessions.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
So there's my sentiment for the evening. I'm putting the pen
Hey.
down on this podcast.
Real quick. Which team do you think would bring in a female driver? Who's going to be the first?
Mercedes.
I think it's going to be an American team.
No, I think it's Mercedes, 100% hands down. And I think it's because they have Dorian Pinn, the number one female in the world right now.
Maybe so, and they might get that push through Susie.
But I don't see it just yet. I see it
It'll be in a couple
when
years.
George's contract comes up. I think when George's contract comes up, I think if George does not have a world championship by the time Mercedes done with his contract with Mercedes, I see him moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bold prediction, going to Red Bull because Max will leave. Max will hopefully be gone by then because I think he's going to be running the GT3s in all honesty. I love him. Great F1 driver, but I think
can't
his passion
imagine
is
F1
GT3.
without Max. Come on now.
But it's his GT3 dream. He's not getting any younger. Let him go run GT3. Maybe he'll come back like Michael did. But
George,
I
Red
think
Bull?
George comes over to Red Bull in the future.
Wow.
Or another team. It doesn't matter. But I can see Red Bull because I can see Max leaving and they need a number one driver. And Dorian Pinn coming in and racing with Kimi.
Wow.
You asked. I'm giving my honest opinion.
Well, if you get it right, we'll say you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just saying. Like, I think
Okay.
George is not going to be happy if he doesn't win a championship. And I think at that point, his contract comes up.
Mhm.
They really love Mercedes is very high on Dorian.
Maybe so.
You got a young stud in Kimi, and then you bring in the first female.
I don't think George would ever set foot in a Red Bull because he would never want to be compared to Max in a Red Bull because he can't stay there.
Okay, bolder prediction then. We take Carlos, put Carlos back in a Red Bull and put George in the Williams again.
I would love to see Carlos back into Red Bull, but this is what I think. I think when Max leaves, Oscar comes to Red Bull.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
But I haven't looked at his contract. Like, when is Oscar's contract up? But
Didn't he just renew his contract?
yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of. Like, I don't know if the timing would be right, but I could see him trying to go to maybe like a Red Bull, so he can make his own way. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
He's getting like his way is getting so blocked right now. God, I hate that for him because I love that kid.
Very great driver.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a really cool, calm composure to himself. Like the way he handled everything that we saw in Drive to Survive, he stayed even keel. Like, yeah, you could see his little smirks and his confidence and stuff, whenever he would do good and Lando would do bad, but he was the same. But hey, we'll see.
So yeah,
That's a lot of food for thought, guys. Everything that we've thrown out there tonight.
it is.
I'm
It
excited.
is a lot of food for thought.
This is going to be such an epic season.
I can't
Mark-
wait for it.
We just got a few more days.
Few more.
Yep.
So in that situation, let's drop that beat.
Clocks tick fast, but we're standing still. Adrenaline rush is the only thrill. Beneath the lights, we live for more. This is our home at Pit Lane Port. Welcome to Pit Lane Port, where the engines scream and the spirits soar. Grab a drink.